Thank you so much for tuning back in to another reaction video. My name is Chris.
My name is Sam.
And we are Offset.
Era.
Woohoo!
Yay!
All right. And as you've seen in the title, we're trekking out a new band. They're called DPR IAN. Just based on what we see on the channel, I think it stands for what?
Dream Perfect Regime.
I think that's it.
That's in any case, that's the YouTube channel that we're checking this video.
And it makes sense because that's the DPR IAN. Yeah. But this is a brand new video for us, a brand new group that we've never checked out. The song we're checking out today is called Don't Go Insane. Before we jump into it, we want to learn a little bit more about the artist, and then we'll check out some comments, and then we'll jump into the video.
So let's see what we got going on.
What do we got here? So who is DPR IAN?
Well, that is his professional name. His real name is Christian Yu, Y-U.
Okay.
Born September 6th, 1990 in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia.
Whoa, did not expect that at all. So he's Australian?
He's an Australian singer, rapper, and director based in Los Angeles. He's a former member of Yadang entertainment boy group C Clown, which was active between 2012 and 2015. So anyone who knows what I'm talking about, if you guys, by any chance,
know who C Clown
is, want us rather to check them out and check out some of their music, send links our way and we'll look into that too.
Rabbit hole. Okay.
Yep, us in the rabbit holes.
Yes.
We are through the looking glass, Alice. Yu made his solo debut under his co-founded label Dream Perfect Regime with the digital single So Beautiful on October 26th, 2020. His first studio album, Mood Swings Into Order, was released on July 29th, 2022.
Okay, so that's not too long ago.
He was the 10th most streamed K-pop male solo artist globally on Spotify in 2022.
Oh my gosh, okay, cool. So much different background than some of the other stuff we've seen in this genre. What are we calling this genre? R&B. Is a straight up R&B. Is all it says. Not mixed up with anything. He's from South Korea, though, originally, it looks like. All right, let's jump over to the video here. This one's got 31 million views in 8 months.
So clearly somebody's doing something right.
Exactly.
Spooky season.
That's what he's
pinned comment.
Yeah, that's what he says, or the group says, I guess.
This is a rare occasion where the whole song is good, not just the TikTok part.
Oh, okay. So this was primary on TikTok, huh?
Dig it, TikTok. The switch between insane and I'm sane with so much desperation and fear between, I kind of feel that.
So this song is a masterpiece.
I think we're all a little insane. This is our generation's Thriller.
I'm shocked that he sung the song, produced the song, edited the video, and the quality is better than nearly one of the three. Truly a jack of all trades, master of all. Well, that's not usually typical, is it? That's cool, though. I love that. Now, of course, we're not strangers to that. We're DIY to a fault, I suppose, just because I don't freaking trust anybody, and you have to pay everybody a ton of money to get anything decent, or to even care about your music or your group. So we definitely are there. We make our own videos. We record our own music. We write our own music. We produce our own music. We buy our own equipment, unfortunately.
We haul our own equipment.
Yeah. So
also, unfortunately.
And drive our own butts around.
We drive ourselves around, and we go around in our beat-up little red wagon.
All right. Well, last one here. It's crazy how this went from a viral on TikTok and perceived it as a sensational song when it's actually about mental illness.
That's as a sensual song.
All right. Interesting. Well,
went viral on TikTok and people thought it was all sexy, and then it's actually about mental illness.
Well, I guess we need to go ahead and check this one out then.
I think so.
All right.
Yeah, I'm down for any art form that is able to use art to address mental illness.
Yes.
Yeah, anybody out there who, like me, struggles with some form of mental illness, we're all in this together. Yep. You're not alone.
Awesome.
And for anyone jumping in with us for the very first time, welcome to the channel.
Welcome indeed. This will be our first time checking out DPR IAN. If this is one of those groups that you want us to go explore further, either that or with C Clown, the group he came with from before, let us know.
Yeah, we'll clown around with them.
All good. All right, but if you're not new to the channel,
if you're not new,
you know what time it is.
Wait, what time is it?
Well, I think it's time for.
Wait, you're not even wearing a watch.
It's invisible. It's time for the glorious,
the epic Show.
I am expecting it to be in English, so I don't think we'll need subtitles, hopefully.
And the last time we tried using subtitles,
it did not go so well.
it did not go well.
Without further ado, DPR IAN, don't go insane!
Dear Insanity.
I spent my night on melting
Ooh,
snow,
smoky voice.
just turning my sorrows into pure gold. And I laugh inside, cause you won't know I was here from the moment the lights showed.
So it does kind of have a spooky kind of vibe.
Oh, bless my heart.
This looks like a
when
movie
the
or
wolves
something.
take me away, don't fall apart. When I come back from the grave, forget my charms, I'll never be the same. We've came so far, only to drift away. Oh, bless my heart when the wolves take me away, don't fall.
I gotta say, and I know it's early to pause, but I really like his voice. It is
Yeah.
very unique for this style of music, especially. Smoky. Just got a really interesting, smoky, like lower vibe. It's definitely cool. It's got almost a rasp, I guess. I don't know if you'd call it that. I don't know what you'd call that quality that it's got. I'd call it smoky. And it's kind of just really,
Yeah, that's an interesting way to put it.
yeah.
It kind of fits too.
Yeah,
the
I don't
term.
know. It's really interesting, but I love this song so far. It has a cool vibe to it.
Yeah,
like
and
this key.
I dig when the rhythm section comes in like
Yeah.
that, you know, like, and then the dude's in the mask.
What the heck's going on here?
I don't
Bless
know.
my heart when the wolves take me away, don't fall apart. When I come back from the grave, forget my charms, I'll never be the same. We've came so far, only to go insane.
Ooh, there's some real bass going on there.
Yeah.
I'm safe.
Ooh, dropped it.
Stay by my side when the nightmare goes.
Visuals on this is great.
I've been feeling distant, just way out of control. But I laugh inside, just so you can glow in the dark when it's time for me. So just try.
That's a half time right here.
You just wanna try me out. Why don't you wanna stay? Oh, bless my heart when the wolves take me away, don't fall apart. When I come back from the grave, forget my charms, I'll never be the same. We've came so far, only to go insane.
I love the bass.
Yes.
I'm safe. I'm safe.
Oh, and it's got a phaser on it now.
And a
Or a
wall.
wah or something. His hair changed color, I think.
I'm safe.
Ooh.
I waited endlessly all night, looking up at all the fireflies in the skies. I made it carefully to your side. That's when the lights turned on and you were just a light. I'm safe.
A keyboard in the layer. The bass, man.
Yes.
This top hat man. Is that his friend?
Yeah.
All right. That got me
Wow.
curious, though. It sounds like
Yeah.
we continue on to each other. All right, let's go back.
Yeah, like is this like part one of like a
Yeah.
story?
Looks like it
we
continues.
did that with Dawsbox. Like they did a whole series of videos that kind of like played into each other.
Yeah.
You know, if this is part of a series, you know, send us links to the rest of
Yeah.
the rest of the series, and we'll make that into a series as well. Yeah, this was really cool. Like you know, he was going off on the bass. Like oh man, like
The licks on the bass are
yes,
are
they were
dominant.
yes, they were.
And you don't really hear that in this kind of music.
And they pop and they pop and they shine perfectly.
Yeah.
You know they don't steal the spotlight for too long. You know it carries the song. It's
Yeah.
playing for the song, and it's very tasty.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if he played this himself, because they say he does his own music, but if he played that himself, is he a bass player or did he hire someone? Because whatever they did, it was very tasteful.
Yes.
Like, even though it was kind of more than what you would see in a normal bass line, it's
Yeah,
definitely
like when Wikipedia described one of his genres as R&B, like R&B in America, especially over the last 40 or 50 years, you know, is very like you know, like you talk to somebody here and you know talk to them about R&B, you know, they're not going to expect something like this to be categorized as R&B internationally.
hmm
But there is a bit of an R&B sort of a vibe, like you know, like the smokiness in his voice, and
Yeah.
but like with anything else, you know, like any sort of expectations that we have about what a certain genre is going to be
Yeah.
when it's performed and when it's done by when songs like that are written and recorded and performed by artists around the world, you know, you're not going to get what you think you're going to get. You're going to get a lot more.
Yep. A couple of things I just want to mention that I noticed in the video. A couple of dynamics with the bass, the drums kind of dropping off for a little bit. Going
Yeah.
halftime, there's like that part where they're poking them with the pitchforks that like slowed down a little bit and kind of had like a halftime type of vibe. And then when the chorus picked up, it went back to that having that steady boom, cat, boom, cat. But there was a part where it was cat, where it was the tempo was the same, but they were dropping the snare to every other hit instead of every hit, which gives it a more of a kind of a laid back or kind of a slow motion kind of feel. And then when you brought
Yeah.
it back, it grooved harder, you know, because you were just listening to it at halftime. So I love that stuff with the dynamic and stuff and flipping around with the beat. I think there was even parts where they dropped out completely and the bass just was playing on like a couple licks. But I loved it. It was super good. I'd definitely check this guy out again.
Yeah.
So if you guys really like this, want us to do more, by all means, let us know what your suggestions are.
Send the links our way, whether that's music videos like these or live performances.
But in the meantime, we are Offset Era.
We are 2/3 of Offset Era, Southwest Florida's premier three-piece punk chord power trio.
Yeah, so I just put out an album a few months ago called Top Shelf Villain.
That's right.
It's available on all digital streaming platforms.
And we have a lyric video for the title track on our YouTube channel to check out as well.
Yeah. And then we're also playing shows. We have a couple shows coming up.
Yep, Friday, June 14th, we're going to be at the Hurt Opera House in Arcadia, Florida, with Dead by Dawn and Banjo Steve. And then July 12th, we're going to be at the Soundgarden Kava Bar in Fort Myers with Sataria. And then Saturday, August 17th, we're going to be at Rackham Spirits and Times in Cape Coral with Cruel Curses.
Yep.
As we get more information about the filling of the rosters for these given shows, we'll get more information out to you guys. But currently, that's all that we know about.
All right. Also, if you're interested in following the band, you can follow us on Facebook and on Instagram.
And of course on YouTube.
Here on YouTube. Also, if you want to support the band financially, you can certainly do so through our Patreon.
Yes, give us your money.
Currently, the best benefit I can offer right now is anytime we have to obscure a video or mess with it to pass a copyright block, we put the unobscured video on our Patreon.
Yep, the uncensored stuff.
Yeah, so you get to see that. And then I also offer the extra perk of being able to message us directly. And if you have a suggestion you really want us to do, we will do it.
If it gets blocked, we'll put it on Patreon.
It'll be
just
on
for you.
Patreon just for you. Now.
Yeah, and we're trying to do some behind the scenes stuff. The misadventures of Offset Era. We could make that into like a little mini series.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, that's the end of this video. Thank you again for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Let us know what you want to see in the next one.
And we will see you then.
We'll see you there.